What's up everyone, welcome to your 18th, I believe, C++ tutorial. And in this tutorial we're going to be going over an if-else statement. In last tutorial we went over an if statement, which said, alright, if you do this, then run this. If not, skip it. Well, in this case, we're going to tell C++, alright, evaluate this. If it's true, run this. But if it's not, don't skip it and run this bit of code. So instead of just saying skip it, it gives it another option. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is declare a variable, and I'm going to make mine answer since we're going to be building a short little quiz for this tutorial. So now we have a variable called answer. So now we have an answer. Let's ask a question. Let's ask, how old is Bucky? And in the line, and let's give the user a way to input their answer, and you use this if you've been watching my tutorials. Cin is going to let the user input a number, and once it does input that number, it's going to set it equal to the variable answer. So now we have a question on the screen, and the user inputs an answer. Now let's tell C++ what to do with it. We said, alright, if the variable answer is equal to, and make sure you have two equal signs instead of just one. If you have it one, it's going to try to set the variable equal to it. If you have two, it's going to compare it. So you want two. If answer is equal to 21, then we want you to output on the screen. Don't forget your brackets. We want you to output on the screen, you're right, Bucky is 21. And oops, that's embarrassing. And then let's just end that line. And now we need to build our brand new else statement. So unlike before, if this evaluates false, it doesn't just keep going. We want to give it another option. And since this is the only option, then we don't ever need a test condition for else. So again, if this is true, it's going to run this, but if it's false, it's going to run this option. So let's just say, alright, if you give us the wrong answer, then we want to output on the screen, you're wrong. And then let's just end that line. So to recap one more time, here's what's going on. We have a variable, we ask a question that the user inputs, and whatever number the user inputs, it's going to set it equal to the variable answer. So if you guess it right in IM and you enter 21, it's going to be equal to 21, and it's going to output this. You're right, Bucky is 21. But if not, it's going to go to your else, and it's going to output you're wrong. So let's recap, let's run this so you guys can see what's going on. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. And here's our program right now. How old is Bucky? Let's go ahead and press 21, press enter, and it says, you're right, Bucky is 21. But let's go ahead and run that one more time so we give it the wrong answer. And it says, how old is Bucky? 45? You're wrong. So let me just show you guys all. Let's just go over this one more time. An if statement alone, without the else statement, it's going to check if this test condition is true, and if not, it's going to move on to the rest of your program. What the else statement does is give your if another option. So instead of saying, alright, if this is false, then instead of running this bit of code, run this bit of code, and then move on to the later parts of your program. So those are your basics of your if-else statement. And if you want to get the source code, I'm going to be posting it on my website, thenewboston.com. So you can just copy it from there and put it right into your compiler yourself without having to type all this. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned the basics of an if-else statement, and I'll see you guys next time.